and they would hold their position here. And what they would do was, what they were waiting for is, they're waiting for reinforcements. It was seen as a last stand. So this could be taken two ways. When we see, again, our brothers going through something, when we see somebody's going through something and they got detached from what's going on, 3 or 4 of us could go, we could pray with that person, we could bring them back, we could uplift them, bring them a scripture, and eventually the reinforcement now, that's all we could do. But the reinforcement we're waiting for, when you put that little effort now to read that guy and go to that guy, who's coming on the way now? God's on the way as reinforcements to bring that person back.
Amen.
Do you understand what I'm saying? When you put the little, plant that seed in that person, God steps in and takes control. It can also be seen as a last stand if you're really going through something. You're going through something, you're at that prayer where I don't know anymore.
Right.
Maybe not. Maybe yeah. You're waiting on something. Something going on, a serious situation, and you just feel like everybody went forward and I'm all the way back here. Well, this is telling us that if we just pick up our shield and we stand together, God is on the way with reinforcements and we'll win the battle. This is the one Pastor Jeff likes. This is called the tortoise. The other one was a defensive formation. This is an offensive formation.
Come on.
Let me tell you what happens. When they got into this formation, nothing broke them up. No one got left behind. No one fell away. When this was lifted up and they put up their shields like this, nothing got in, nobody got out. So how much more when we get together and Satan sees us like this now in unity? That's why we all come together in unity in one accord.
Amen.
He knows he's got no attack. He can't get in from the top. He can't get in from the bottom. When we all stand together in prayer, this is what the enemy sees. And guess what he does? He runs backwards.
Amen.
Look at it again. This is what I'm going to close with, which I love. In addition to all of these, hold up the shield of faith to stop the fiery arrows of the devil.
That's right.
Arrows are a long-range weapon. Because when he sees us like that, he can't come anywhere near you. He can't come anywhere near your family.
Amen.
He can't come anywhere near your children. He's got long distance running in life. Because he knows if he steps up close enough,
Come on.
you have the sword. You have the short combat weapon. He's got to stay back, because if he comes anywhere near you,
Careful.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
you destroy him with this.
Amen.
So all the enemies got. I'm really trying to get the most out of all.
Come on.
All the enemies got is arrows, because he knows if he gets in close. Pastor Wally has said it 100 times. If the enemy comes straight at you, you'll know it's him, and through arrows. He'll set a little. Sonny talked about the shoes of the gospel. He'll leave a landmine. He knows he can't fight fair.
Right.
In a fair fight, he's done. Jesus wins every time. So let me tell you what he does. He stays way back because he can't touch you, but he stays way back, maybe somewhere where you're not expecting it. He'll send a little arrow. He'll send another little arrow. If you're not wearing your shoes right, he'll leave a little trap. He'll set a landmine. So this is why all of these things that we're reading about is telling us how to expose him and how to stand. And no matter what trick, no matter what scheme, as long as we stand firm, when you pick up your shield of faith, know that these Roman shields, when we were marched, I'd hold it on my left side. So this covered half of me, because those shields were this big. Covered half of me, but it left my right side exposed, because I held a sword here. Right. But here's the thing. It also covered half of the guy on the left of me.
Woo.
And then the guy on my right covered my right side with his side of the shield.
Wow.
So when we pick up our shield of faith, yes, we all need our own personal relationship and it's for you. But when it's talking about the army, when it's talking about these shields, it's talking about our church, our brothers. Maybe sometimes you need to lean your shield a little bit. Someone needs to shield a little bit, or your faith, you need to pray for somebody. And if we stand like this and we could really understand how much God's calling us to be in unity. That's pretty much why Paul's using this whole illustration.
Amen.
It's because he's saying, these guys here are such in unity. They took over the whole world.
That's right.
And for no reason. They didn't have... How much more if we were in unity with all these weapons and all these things in the authority of God?
Amen.
How much more could we do?
Hallelujah.
How about you?